The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
Big one over the weekend, guys. You would have seen this footage confronting at the SCG on the weekend. Rugby League Australia has condemned the deplorable behaviour of the Wallabies fan that climbed on top of the... what was he on top of here? The Bill O'Reilly stand. Yeah. He was up there. To start with, when I saw it, because it's a long shot, and everyone would have seen this footage because it was on the news, you were thinking, is this guy lost? Is this guy a maintenance worker? What's he doing on the roof? Then you see him playing with the top of his pants, and you think, oh, he couldn't. He couldn't be. Oh, he's not going to. He then urinates onto the crowd below. It's unbelievable. How did he get up there?
He climbed up the big screen, apparently.
Yeah, no,
which is an impressive effort.
I mean, it's an amazing effort, for him to get, because they needed they needed guys that they needed to wear proper gear just to get up to get him. But you know what? If you get up there, you've got one of the most amazing views in the whole place. Enjoy it for 10, 15 minutes, then come back down.
Don't wee on the crowd.
Why do you have to take a leak?
No, I don't know why he thought. I mean, to get up there, maybe he went out and said, God, I'm just looking for the bathrooms. Hang on a minute. Where does that ladder lead? I could go up there.
It wasn't a good night for supporters on Saturday night. I mean, we lost. First of all, we lose to England, which is shattering. Then you've got a couple of supporters that...
Eddie Jones.
And called him a traitor. And you know what? There's I
don't follow it. Is he a traitor?
No, but he's an Aussie who now coaches the English team. He used to coach the Wallabies. Yeah. But there's no need to... there are plenty of coaches who aren't from the team they coach.
Do you know what?
From the country of the team they coach.
I'm on both sides here. The guy was a bit of a dick because he called him a traitor. You shouldn't do that. And he thought he was a hero. And then I'm also on the side of Eddie Jones. Usually you just let that just...
Yeah, it's weird he reacted the way
fly
he
off
did.
you and you walk past. You don't react to stuff like that, but I do like that Eddie Jones has gone, don't call me that. Come here and say it.
What's happened to that bloke?
Well, it looks like he might lose his job. He's a Channel 9 employee.
Don't you have the right to yell out anything at the footy?
Well,
Traitors also, really, is it that bad? It's not offensive,
You're yelling at another team's coach.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have a huge issue with it. I tell you what, isn't it funny, though, that if Eddie hadn't reacted, then this wouldn't be happening and this guy wouldn't have lost his job.
Yeah.
If this guy was 3 rows back or on a higher stand, in a higher stand or on a different tier, and he yelled out, Eddie, you're a traitor, big deal.
Well, this is the thing. Deal. But no, Eddie has. So obviously it's affected him. But that's just like saying with the Adam Goods booing stuff as well. People were saying, well, you know what, water off a duck's back, get over it, mate. But no, I think people should be held accountable.
Yeah, because that's a bigger issue. I mean, we won't go into that. I mean, you can stop anywhere because we're concentrating on the guy who decided to take a wee off the roof. What's happened? They've come out and said, I'm sorry. Rugby League Australia and the SCG have said you have a lifetime ban from this venue.
See, you know what? There was talk the other day.
Is he filming himself or holding a beer at the same time as weeing?
How do you enforce a lifetime ban? And you know what? This guy, because we don't have facial recognition yet at sporting grounds, do we? So this guy, as if he's going to... He'll rock up with a ticket. He'll put a hoodie over his head. He'll get back into the footy without a doubt. How are you going to stop him? How are you going to stop... Who's going to remember Daniel King?
Yeah, but you do feel as the individual that sense of everyone's watching you if he was to go back in, and he'd feel very targeted. I had the same thing when I was banned for 3 months from Coles Ringham Mall. What was that
I
knew
again,
that
mate?
I could walk
Stealing,
in
wasn't it?
for taking nuts from the nut buffet, you're the self-service, and then eating them before I went to the cash register and just binning the little bag. It was about $2.98 worth of nuts, and I got a 3-month ban. Now, I knew that I could walk into Coles Ringham Mall at any point during those 3 months, and probably nothing would happen.
You didn't need that pressure, though, did you, mate?
You have the pressure. You feel like everyone's watching, and if you do get caught, like this guy at the SCG, who knows what's going to happen.
Buy your nuts elsewhere.
Imagine if he'd fallen. He's so close to the edge. He's had drinks.
He's boozing. To go up there, you're boozing.
He would have landed on people and killed them as well. Just dumb.
13 24 10. I want to know if you've been banned for life from somewhere.
Paul from Penrith's give us a call. Paul, were you a naughty boy, were you, Paul?
I was, boys.
What happened, Paul?
It was a group of mates of mine that we all got, 18, can't handle your alcohol. Had a bit of a blue at the good old mean fiddler.
Yep.
And, we copped a life banning for it.
Wow. So did you try to get back in afterwards, Paul?
So we tried to go back there a couple of years later, coincidentally enough, running the exact same bouncer who banned us.
Awesome.
Paul, but did you start the fight? I mean, were you booted for life because you were the instigator?
No, it it was the mates of mine who started it, and I sort of went over to see what was going on and got dragged into it all.
See, that would kill you because you are defending a friend. You've gone over there. You love the Mean Fiddler when it's an establishment that you really love and you're young. A life ban. Have you tried? So you tried that first time, didn't get in, Paul. Have you been back since?
I have recently. I got a new partner, and we've gone there for dinner with her parents, and all that was running through the back of my head was, God, I hope I can get in here.
Could you imagine? Because I used to work at an RSL, and they had in the office, sort of just behind the bar, they had photos of everyone on the wall that had been banned.
Yes.
So just banned. So you had to keep an eye out for those people to say, no, you cannot come in here.
Usually shoplifters and stuff like that, isn't it?
Banned. Jared in Bowral, welcome to the show. Where'd you get banned from, Jared?
Hi guys, I was working at my local RSL club, and unfortunately I got caught giving away a couple too many drinks. So I was actually fired from my job, but I got a letter in the mail to say that they were actually giving me a band as well.
Oh, man.
So wasn't a great moment. The band said that it was only for a year, but they gave it to me and said I wasn't allowed back till the 29th of February.
Yeah.
So the day I got banned was actually a leap year, so it meant that it was another 4 years on my way back there. So.
Oh, that's amazing,
Jared, can you be honest? Well, we need some honesty now. Were you handing out a few too many beers that night?
I plead the fifth.
Jared was just draining the kegs.
There was definitely a few. There was a few of us doing it, but I had to be the example that they made, and it was a pretty good example.
Jared got burnt.
You know what? I love an RSL as well. It would rip your heart out if you're banned from the RSL.
Can't get your favourite schnitz.
Chris in Wollongong, where were you banned from, Chris?
The local swimming pool.
What did you do at the swimming pool, Chris?
So my little sister came up to me. Some bloke had been picking on her and he pushed her.
Yeah.
So me and him got into a bit of a blue, and the bloke that ran the pool came up, went to sort of separate us. And when he grabbed me, I pushed him, and he went straight back over into the pool.
Oh,
okay.
Do you know what I nearly got banned from the Homebush pool.
What did you do?
Because you know the whirlpool. Has anyone been to the whirlpool? It's awesome. It's great, right? But you know what? Sometimes it gets chockers, and there's 100 kids going around the whirlpool.
Yeah.
And there was 2 kids, Western Suburbs boys, and they were getting rough and tumble with everybody else. They were having a crack, and they were just picking kids up and throwing them. And I was with Huey and one of his mates, and I was thinking to myself, if they go anywhere near the boys, they've picked Huey up and just like it was like a suplex, like in wrestling. Picked him up and just thrown him into the water. So I've come over and grabbed this kid, pulled him to the side. I said, "You do that again, mate, I'll knock you out." And there was a security guard.
How old was he? 12?
I just said, just keep an eye on these kids because they're throwing kids around left, right, and centre in the whirlpool.
The security's thinking, yeah.
So I nearly got a ban from the Homebush pool.
Yeah, so that kid's gone up to him and said, "That old man over there just said he was going to knock me out."
Sarah's given us a call from Leichhardt. Good morning, Sarah.
Morning, how are you?
Good, Sarah. Where did you get banned from?
The Versace Hotel on the Gold Coast.
Oh, here we go. I mean, lovely spot. What did you do wrong there?
Well, we went there years ago, 25 years ago. I went there for my 30th birthday, and me and my ex-husband were having dinner, and it was back then when it was rumoured Kate Hudson and Owen Wilson were, like, rumoured to be together.
Yes, yeah.
And we got to dinner, and we're sitting there, and I look over, and they're sitting next to us at the table.
Wow.
And obviously, I knew pictures would be worth some pictures.
Oh, no.
I went and got my camera, and I came back down, and I just had to, like, go for the photo. And then they came and got us and said, "You've got to check out in the morning and you're never welcome back."
Oh, no.
Wow, life
But
ban.
did you get the photo?
Yeah, I did get the photo. It was worth it.
Did you sell them, Sarah? Did you get some money for them?
Yeah, we did actually.
Oh, you little beauty. Well, then you've had a win.
As if the Versace, because Tommy, you said at the Versace people steal the dressing gowns. Is
Yeah, because they're so plush, the dressing gowns and all of the towels. So many people were stealing them that they started putting security chips inside them. So you'd
Yeah, it wasn't worth me to steal the gown and be.
So you got the photo. You had a win there, Sarah. Well played.
You're in the running for first class and 50K, Sarah. Who would you take with you? That's the big question.
I've done a quick look. What happens if you actually breach a life ban?
Okay, Okay, yep.
because, the risk is there. So you get a $2,000 fine from the SCG, but you can also be then charged with trespassing, which is $11,000 fine and up to 2 years jail. So it depends on how bad you want to see
Mate, gotta love your
them
sport.
Wallabies play.
If the Wallaby, it's still worth it. You're still having a crack. I mean, to know if you've got your hoodie on all night just to walk around, just to run the gauntlet.
It's like that bloke that flew over to Perth to see the D's play. And then he was in the rooms afterwards
I
and
know.
all the photos.
Well, he spent 3 months in jail. But came out and said, Sarah,
Because of COVID.
still worth it.
The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.